Greetings from the evening, everyone. A couple quick disclaimers. One, uh, I have a sore throat, so if I sound a little bit weird, that's why. Two, it's a little bit on and off raining right now, so that might be in the background a bit. Given both of those probably wouldn't be too audible over my mic quality, which will hopefully be upgraded soon. And three, this is my second take of the video. I recorded like about 15 minutes of what I was hoping to be the video, but I just didn't like how it was going. Like the run was fine. But to be honest, I went on like a 6-minute rant that was okay, I guess, because I could just cut it out. But then I accidentally did something which messed up my setup. So I'm just gonna restart. Oh hey, there's some wandering vagrants back there. I guess it does say that they just kind of go around sometimes in the log. But I was doing an artificer run, and I want to do that still. So I don't think I unlocked anything during that like first take. So we're just gonna do this. I don't know what to do. I thought about getting the character unlock or something, or a character unlock, something like that, or I don't know what. But you know, just go for something. Just play the game, think about it. I mean, it can't just be beat the game now, so I guess could go for some character unlocks early. But anyway. So, pretty much, in the last take of this, I was talking about, how I think, and I generally would hold to this, idea. It's pretty nuanced, so it's totally fair to disagree with it. Ooh, I know something we can do for this video, also, real quick, before we talk about that. Grab this old guy and try to get a new character, which will be very difficult to do. But what I was talking about in the last video that I ranted about for like 6 to, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes, is, that I feel like with games like Risk of Rain 2, or, similar in some senses, roguelites like Binding of Isaac, or, Enter the Gungeon, for example, is that I feel like a lot of things like items, it's generally better to have as few exceptions as possible for how items work between, like, on the basis of characters. Focus crystal. Not super helpful. But I don't really feel like going with speed, so whatever. Like, and what sparked that was that I saw Soldier Surge, and I didn't get it because there was no multi-shop terminal, so I just got, like, armored plate or something, instead. It was the one that reduces damage by 5. The name is out of my mind right now. But, the point is that I didn't know if Soldier Syringe would work well for Artificer, because, you know, the thing that isn't like an issue is me shooting the shots quickly. It's the cooldown of them. And as much as that might change it, I feel like making that sort of change is a little bit weird, because then it's like the item is like trying to change itself for the sake of being applicable to all characters, if that makes sense. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, and it could work in some games, I'm sure. But For a game which has a lot of characters, I guess, kind of based in the same fundamental reality, it feels a little bit weird to make an item work differently just because a character has a different weakness. And I think that, something like that, it's generally best if the item is universal, or at least pretty much universal. Like, say, with Artificer, you know, I think just having it shoot faster between the shots, like the actual shot animation and whatnot, is still a good idea, but reducing the cooldown, while that would make the item, like, you know, better for Artificer, it would be a little bit weird, just because it gets rid of that feeling of, like, the item doing what it says. You know, not that it doesn't work. And, you know, now I think about it, it is really probably mostly based on that idea of, like, changing the game fundamentally. This is, while Artificer has, like, you know, a different way of attacking, yes, she's still, for the most part, pretty similar on a fundamental level. You know, you're shooting projectiles at enemies and hitting them and killing them and whatnot. It's this bundle of fireworks. Interesting. You know, that's still the same. Oh, I want to try this. Egocentrism? You know what? Why not? I've never used this item, but I'm feeling wacky. I don't know if that'll go well with the fuel array, but keep getting sidetracked. Just because Artificer is, like, generally pretty much keeping the game the same way, it's better to have everything be regulated and in a way that makes sense. That's pretty much it. And if a character were to change a lot, then, like, a lot about the game fundamentally, then I think it could work, because at that point, like, what if the character effectively doesn't have an attack, but instead has, like, a thing that it sends out to hit people instead? I don't know. That's not a good example, because then the thing you send out would probably just do more damage. Or attack faster. But it's that kind of idea. I don't know how to express that perfectly. Oh. Anyway, if you guys don't know what egocentrism is, it has these little orbs around me, but every now and then it'll eat another one of my items and turn that item into egocentrism. And I've never actually used it before, because, I mean, it seems funny, but it doesn't seem very good. So I can do this to help myself get the multi-kill achievement. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I could let enemies build up a little bit. My passive damage can calm down a tad. I don't know if I'm gonna land on the bridge or not, but if I'm not, then this is really nice. Come on. No! They pushed me into landing. But anyway, so, you know, it's raining for me, so I was wondering, what is everyone's favorite weather? Personally, I am a huge fan of a little bit cool, but mostly, like, pretty warm rain. Like, a little bit cool, you know. Especially with, like, some thunder as well. I personally find thunder calming. I couldn't tell you why, but, I like it, so Yeah. But I don't know how fast it regenerates them, the explosive orbs. But anyway, so I guess the main goals for this video are to not die with egocentrism, and to maybe put the fuel array into the thing, and then get the thing that you get from that. Don't want to go this way. I want the thing, the achievement bird. You get a bunch of kills before touching the ground. Let me get that. No, there's nothing else. Oh, hey! Carry 5 lunar items in a single run. Well, that's something we unlocked. Given it's all the exact same item. You know, it could be a good idea to make sure that we can get the thing from putting the thing in the thing. To make sure we can get the thing that, the unlock that we want from the fuel array, which I'm not gonna say just so that it's not a spoiler. Actually, I think I've already gone over it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already gone over it. Okay, well, whatever. In the case that I haven't talked about it in the past, because I honestly just don't remember. We're gonna try to get an unlock with a fuel array. I'm not gonna say what it is, just in case if I haven't said it, or if people watching have forgotten it and don't know what it is. Because, you know, might as well have a little thing that's nice and surprising. Yeah, so let's just see what's going on. Yeah, the environments in this game are really nice. The ones that were in like the DLC trailer also look pretty nice. Excited to see what that's all about. I heard about I'm pretty sure I saw a Dead Cells thing, like a small crossover thing, which is cool. Should to see what that is. Also, Artificer just doesn't have a head. Oh, it's like ethereal or something. Crazy. Egocentrism is taking all of my items. It's really powerful though, so I won't complain too much. I don't know why I'm going for large chests. I'm so used to going for like large chests because I like them, but I just need to go full quantity over quality, because the items I have won't matter. It's all gonna end up being egocentrism, as is everything. In real life. It's something. No. Or we could get the 15 kills before touching the ground with this. It's kind of boring, but I mean, is it worth it? Maybe. If it takes like more than a minute, I'll stop. But I mean, why not try right now? I care more about the unlock than an individual run. In reality, the run is supposed to get unlocks. Okay, finally. We got it, so yay. And... Oh! Almost fell. But you know, I think, something I was saying earlier, I totally stopped talking about it, with the fuel array, is that to facilitate getting the thing, that I want, using it, we're just gonna go ahead and use a newt altar on the next stage. But right now, I'm just gonna focus on grabbing a bunch of items. You know, I'm kinda glad I have egocentrism, just to show my hate for what bison steak is now. I don't even remember what it was before. I think it was like gain regen after killing an enemy. Which is whatever, but 25 max health is such, meh to me, that, you know, it just doesn't scale. It's not that good. Not that it's, like, actively detrimental, it's just, like, I would rather have any other common item, I think. Because most have a good amount of use. Some are honestly overpowered. That one? No. Just no. But anyway, where's the teleporter? I'm looking for that now. Oh, hey! There it is. That was not purposeful, I swear. Hey, chest. Ukulele, that could be nice. Alright, go egocentrism. I mean, honestly, egocentrism doesn't seem to be doing terribly. I wouldn't say it's the best item, not even kind of, but it seems to be doing okay for what it's worth. Ooh, I know. More favorite things, I guess. I mean, we might have talked about this in the past, but who cares? Honestly, let's just have fun, right? What's everyone's favorite RoR2 character? I probably should have thought of my answer to this question before I said it. But, you know, let's have a nice discussion about it, right? Personally, like, you know, my favorite character does kind of change a lot, and I haven't played all of them super extensively, so I'm a bit biased. Personally, I do like characters who have a nice array of abilities, where none of them feel too samey, right? So AK, I'm not a huge fan of Captain. No, Captain's abilities are fine, but his lack of, like, movement does bother me a little bit, more than other characters who don't have movement. But I really like every move feeling really special. Like, say for, Artificer, you know, I like that all these moves are super distinct, which is also kind of why I guess I would say I find Engineer to be really interesting. One of my favorite characters, maybe my favorite, because it's just every move is super unique and isn't gonna do the same thing at all. I don't really like his main attack, but you can tolerate it and love everything else, so worth it, maybe. I also do like mobile characters. They're very fun, just because you can run around and do stuff. That's why I really like Loader, just to kind of swing around, but I suck at playing as her. I mean, there was one time recently I got a super OP run buying meteors. got a super OP run with Loader and was able to beat Monsoon, but generally I don't do it very well. Commando? No. But, you know, basic character who's good with proc is always nice. Just not my favorite. Huntress? Meh. Yeah, I've been trying to think about it. Started talking about characters, which I realized we haven't unlocked yet. So I'm not gonna continue doing that. Oh, no, hold on, I don't want this run to end. That was super close. This run could actually end any second, because we have, fuel alright. I realized, I started talking about characters that we don't have, which as much as it's like, yeah, this is for editor me, actually. Go ahead and just edit out the... Okay. You know what? You know what? Fine. Fine. Editor me, never mind. An audience, hello. I'm not gonna cut that out, because I'm dead. I was gonna edit some stuff around and try to make the conversation I was talking about a little bit more fluent and being mindful of stuff. Then I died. I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this now. Okay. Well, here, let's... We got Ion Surge, amazing, stunning, burst in the sky, deal 800% damage. Great. And let's go through this. But since we're talking about favorite characters, I think Engineer is probably me. Yeah, also, I'm just clicking into these a little bit. Sorry, Aegis, right? You want to read it? Look at it. Go ahead. I totally forgot what the other item was. I'm sorry. Genesis Loop. Pretty cool. And Egocentrism, which is definitely going to be on the thumbnail. Kind of has to be, right? Okay, I just had to go for a second. This is a very messed up edited video, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna do it, and hopefully it'll come out decently. But like I was saying, something along the lines of what I was saying at least, it's been a couple minutes. I was trying to edit stuff out in a way where we wouldn't have too many, spoilers. So I realized I talked about characters which we don't have, but at the same time, this is kind of just like supposed to be chill, and I'm sorry if I spoiled something, but it's not exactly supposed to just be for new people, and I want to be able to talk in a way that works for people who are more experienced with the game. I'm trying to find a balance between that, but it's my bad if I spoiled something for you. But just to finish the conversation that we were having, right, about my favorite character, I think overall, I would say my favorite character, at least right now, is probably Engineer. He's a fun character. I don't like these two abilities. I like this one, though. I like the alternate for this. Love the alternate for this. And, you can get around the primary, right? But he's a fun character. And also, I'm probably going to edit out the part where I give a little bit of a spoiler for a character that we don't have. That's like a little bit more on the secret end of things. It's this one that I talked about. But anyway, sorry for this being kind of messy. Just there's a bunch of stuff going on. Like, mess it up, and then I had to leave for a few minutes. But I hope you enjoyed anyway. This was pretty fun to record, even if it was a little bit messed up. But have a good until next video, I guess. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy, please like and subscribe, because I like haha funny numbers, and if you enjoy my content, then you'll be able to enjoy it more. So I just realized this shield has a heart in it. Crazy.